John Brzenk is without a doubt the greatest arm wrestler of all time, and I just found a couple clips that I have never seen before, matches of his, and the first one being between him and Todd Hutchings from 2005. So this is about 20 years ago. So John still in his 40s, but you're going to see much more intense version of him than you've been seeing the past couple of years of a 60-year-old version of John Brzenk. So this is really a peak form, a really strong and intense shape from John Brzenk, and we're going to take a look here. Go! Just from the facial expressions alone, you could see the intensity that he's bringing to that match against Todd Hutchins.
Ready, go!
Todd just has no answer for him there. So that was a cool match that I had not seen before. I wanted to share that because this is like, now when you see John setting up, for example, against like ARMWRESTLING or Irakli or some of these guys, you don't see necessarily as much of the red line intensity, but I mean, super evident here. Super evident there. And I also found this match of him against Michael Todd. This is not the match where he tells Michael to stand up, buddy. That's a legendary match, but this is one I have never seen before that I just came across as well, and I thought it would be cool to share. I think this is before that at some point, 14 years ago. Obviously a lot younger version of Michael Todd. John Brzenk just complete hand control. Michael just tugging back. But there's just nothing there. Just the technical proficiency, calmness, stoicness in this match. He doesn't have to go crazy. He just controls the positioning, surges at the right time, complete expert, grandmaster of the sport of arm wrestling. And these are some of my favorite matches that I'm showing here. This is another one versus Todd Hutchings. Him and Todd Hutchings have had some great matches over the years. So
I think he has a
this is
problem with
another
John's
really
big,
good
strong
one here.
hand, so he wants to get it in his strap so he doesn't have to worry about it.
Well, he's on his way.
Well, that's one way to get.
I mean, Todd is just running for the strap there. If that was WAF, they'd be calling that an elbow foul all day. He's just bailing out there. John, it's hard to get around that hand to John Brzenk. Now they're in the strap. There it is again. That same intensity we saw in the first clip. These guys really have had a good rivalry, although we've seen Todd Hutchings beat John Brzenk in their super match from a year ago in Canada. And that was a dominant win from Todd, which is very, very surprising. But obviously at these times, John Brzenk was way too strong, way too technically sound with the hand control top roll. Perfect top roll there. Nothing Todd could do there. And I believe they have another match here. Right to the pad, out of the straps. Oh, they're calling an elbow foul, though. But you can just see the dominance. I mean, there's nowhere Todd can really go. He can't. He's trying to set the hook, but he can't get around John's wrist. He can't get inside in that hook. And here's the restart here. Once again, I mean, he doesn't even. He just holds there initially. And there you see the facial expressions of John. These are some of my favorite clips, because we get to see the intensity of the younger John Brzenk in action, the greatest of all time. And I thought these would be good to share. I found another clip that is somewhat rare. I mean, you guys have probably seen it, but it's another cool match to illustrate. This is from 1990 against the Georgian dude. Look at the size of this guy. Now, John Brzenk is not a short guy, about 6'2". This guy's got to be, what, 6'7"? This is a large human. Look at the hands on this guy. Georgian Guy, I think his name is Zauer. And just watch. I mean, look at the size difference, but it just doesn't matter here. We're going to take a look at John's dominance in this match. These are some of my favorite matches here. So I don't know why they don't really show the start there. So it goes right from the grip up, and then I guess the clip cut out. But John gets it in the hook. Look at this guy redlining. Loses his wrist. Then he tries to surge in the press, but John was ready for it. And he's able to hold, keep that commitment inside to keep him from pressing all the way down. Keeps that pressure on the inside. And then able to transition to the hand and press. And the other guy is so upset he lost that match. That's an iconic match there as well. And to finish this video off, this is a great video from Todd Hutchings, just kind of explaining John's personality and why he's one of the greatest of all time. Let's listen to this.
John's personality, he's a very quiet, cerebral guy. He's always thinking deeply about the matches and how to approach it. He's got the less ego of anybody I've ever seen. His losses don't seem to bother him. He'll arm wrestle anybody. He'll train for it. To him, it's all just. It's not a man versus man thing with him. It's just. It's just the arm wrestling is just a puzzle to solve, and the people that he has to compete with are just pieces he moves around.
And that's an absolutely fantastic thing to hear there, which I totally find to be true from my experience, that the more you can set your ego aside in training and actually just try to improve and stop worrying about the end result, just worry about the process and what you're doing to actually improve on the areas you need to improve, and think about being smarter, not just going harder and trying to win in positions that you're getting separated or you're not working on your technique. So that is fantastic, and it goes to show why John is the best of all time, with that type of mindset, just continually striving to improve and not worrying so much about ego gain, but just thinking about the long-term result. So these were some amazing matches here. What do you guys think about them? And let me know what other videos I should make.